where the poppies now grow. This is the field where the poppies now grow. These are the children who like to play out in the field where the poppies now grow. This is Ben and his best friend Ray, who are two of the children that like to play out in the field where the poppies now grow. These are the trenches used for cover to hide from the enemy and each other. Built by Ben and his best friend Ray, who are two of the children that like to play out in the field where the poppies now grow. This is the makeshift aerodrome with barricades of sand and stone, the trenches used for cover to hide from the enemy and each other, but by Ben and his best friend Ray, who are two of the children that like to play out in the field where the poppies now grow. These are the armies joined up by men like Ray and his old friend Ben, who marched by the makeshift aerodrome with barricades of sand and stone, the trenches used for cover to hide from the enemy and each other. Built by Ben and his best friend Ray, who were two of the children that like to play out in the field where the poppies now grow. This is the battlefield, barren and stark, a stage for war, dangerous and dark, to be charged by armies joined up by men. Ben like Ray and his old friend Ben, who marched by the makeshift aerodrome with barricades of sand and stone, that the trenches was for cover to hide from the enemy and each other. Built by Ben and his best friend Ray, who were two of the children that like to play out in the field where the poppies now grow. This is the soldier, injured and hurt, left to die in the cold and the dirt out on the battlefield, bare and stuck, the stage a war, dangerous and dark, charged on by armies joined up by men like Ray and his old friend Ben, who marched by the makeshift aerodrome with barricades of sand and stone, the trenches used for cover to hide from the enemy and each other. But by Ben and his best friend Ray, who were two of the children that like to play out in the field where the poppies now grow. This is the soldier, bold and brave, who risked his life in order to save another soldier, injured and hurt, left to die in the cold and the dirt, out on the battlefield, bare and stuck. The stage a war, dangerous and dark, charged on by armies joined up by men like Ray and his old friend Ben, who marched by the makeshift aerodrome with barricades of sand and stone, the trenches used for cover to hide from the enemy and each other. Built by Ben and his best friend Ray, who were two of the children they like to play out in the field where the poppies now grow. Ben was a soldier Ray found. Ben was the soldier Ray found lying alone on the battleground. Ray was the soldier, bold and brave, who risked his life in order to save another soldier, injured and hurt, left to die in the cold and the dirt, out in the battlefield, bare and stuck, the stage a war, dangerous and dark, charged on by armies joined up by men like Ray and his old friend Ben, who marched by the makeshift aerodrome and barricades of sand and stone, the trenches used for cover to hide from the enemy and each other. But by Ben and his best friend Ray, who were two of the children that like to play out in the field where the poppies now grow.